All right, we're here to kick off Times News Media Day 2025. Hagerman Pirates first team coming off a semifinal appearance from last year. Guys, just what's the vibe and what's the thoughts heading into this season?
It's just we're going in a new season, new players, and we're going to kick it off and start good.
Okay. And just how much, I know you guys have been to the semifinals the last 2 years. I know 2 years ago that Kendrick team was just crazy, last year. Maybe you might have thought you left some stuff off there. At the end of last year kind of light a fire for you guys going into this year?
Yeah, it did for me. I think that we didn't have the best chance that we could have got because a lot of us were injured and we were kind of short in the depth chart. So it's a better chance now than it was a year ago.
Okay. So Wyatt embarrassed the fourth year for your coach, Coach Hicks. Big turnaround since he started. Just what has it been like to see, maybe the program when you guys were coming in as freshmen to kind of where things are now?
Definitely when I was watching when I was in junior high, it was the thought of maybe I'd move schools or go somewhere else. But we stuck around because I knew that we had the players to play and have a good team. So I stuck around, and Coach Hicks has been a lot of help. A lot. He's turned this program around.
Okay. Barry, do you have anything to add to that, or?
Yeah. I didn't want to play football when I was like in 8th grade because I saw how crappy it was, and I didn't want to have a completely losing season like every year.
Okay. So now just you go to that. So I know you guys lose some good players from last year, but what kind of are the expectations and things for this year?
We didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't lose anything?
No, we didn't. I don't believe we did. I believe that the people we had on our bench didn't get the much player time because we had last year, but I believe that we didn't lose anything, and we're just as good as we were last year, and they'll see.
So you guys hearing that, I know some of you played some last year, some of you didn't as much. Does that give you guys confidence to hear your quarterback say how much he believes in you guys for this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We all have sat behind Kai and Martin and saw the routes and all that. Now we definitely pick up.
Okay. And, for Will, I know Wyatt's your older brother, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how have you seen him kind of grow and mature as a leader, in the quarterback position throughout the years?
Well, he's a lot more vocal now. I mean, he's always been a leader. He works hard, but now he's vocal. He tells us we know what to do.
And Wyatt, I know, you've been to some, passing academies, put a lot of work in. Just how have you kind of, taken on more of that leadership role just being a senior on this year's team?
It's a lot easier. The game slows down for you, and it's a lot easier to tell everybody what to do when you know the playbook and you know everything that's going on. It's a lot easier now to understand and be able to lead your other guys and not have to worry about as much as yourself because you know what you're doing and you know what's coming.
And Adam, I know with 8-man, everyone likes the high-flying offices, the skill guys, but any football team, you still need the line up front.
Yeah.
So what work have you guys been putting in this offseason?
Well, we're trying to get the linemen in the weight room. Me and Anthony Revon, we've been in the weight room in weight, and Damien as well.
Okay, so have you seen any of these other guys in the weight room too? Has there been good?
We have lifts almost every morning. So
basically every morning from 7 to 9.
Okay, that's been
this whole entire summer, yes.
That's been a consistent summer thing.
Yes.
And just who else? Your coach wrote some guys down. Who else are guys maybe that are not here today that we should know about for next year?
There's definitely guys coming up that didn't get to play last year. There's actually a kid that didn't play at all last year, Xander Senarusa. He played his freshman year, but he didn't play last year. He's coming back this year, and he's small, but he's very quick and athletic, and very athletic. And also Cameron Clossy. He played last year. He didn't start much, but he's a really good receiver when he's on.
Okay, is Alex back for you guys? Or is,
Alex moved to Twin,
oh,
so no.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, just figured I'd
Yeah.
ask because I didn't see it.
He would be here, but no.
Nothing too bad. So I guess for Will and Bear, as guys maybe stepping in more skill roles, what did you learn from guys like Kai and Martine last year that are going to help coming into this year?
That you gotta be confident with your routes and have to know and memorize all the routes and how to do them perfect to be successful.
And just how excited are you guys that some of your seniors or maybe sophomores or juniors stepping into bigger roles that it's kind of more your team now?
I mean, I always felt that it was my team, but now it's more of a, I have to be the leader now, and I can't just let the seniors take over. I mean, I led on the field when it was important, but during practice and stuff, I was kind of letting the seniors do their thing, and when it came to interviews from the news, I just let them talk, and I was like, I have my year, and you guys have your years, but I had my time on the field where I had to be a leader, so I was there.
So what are you emphasizing now that you kind of feel like you need to be the leader?
I need to be more vocal in practice, and I have to be the one that runs everything and understand what's going on and keep everybody in line now. And because there's seniors that do it, but there's not what I had last year.
Okay. And obviously, continuing to be successful year after year is hard. Getting to, over the semifinal hump in any sport is hard. Just what have you guys been emphasizing to make sure if you get to that game again this year that
I honestly think
go differently?
It's players, more players. I mean, we were definitely skilled enough the last 2 years I mean, my sophomore year we were young against a team that was basically all seniors and a really good team. And I feel like last year the semifinals it was honestly like, I feel like the place at the arena we were shocked by, and also the fact that most of us were injured and most of us had problems. I separated my shoulder before that game in the Valley game, and I was kind of there, kind of not. And we just need to get over that hump and play like it's another game like we would in the quarterfinals the last 2 years. We just play like another game.
Okay. And going off of that, I mean, your first 3 games, you got Logos, first game of the year in week 0, Kendrick 2 weeks later. Just how excited are you guys for that? And what do you how are you guys getting prepared to kind of start the schedule off as like a tough a challenge in this state for Hagerman as you probably can?
It's going to be a challenge. I mean, it's the best teams from over there in Pine. And Logos we played against in this camp, in the 8-man camp up in Eastern Oregon, and we match up pretty evenly with them. I mean, we haven't seen Kendrick, but we know what Kendrick is and who they are, and we're just going to be ready to play.
And for any of you guys, are you excited about the challenge this year? Because I know last year outside of conference, a lot of the games were just kind of over pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys excited about, putting Logos and Kendrick on the schedule?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
The strength of schedule will definitely help us in our rankings too.
And do you think it'll help too this year? I mean, I'm sure these kids in the conference from playing all these other sports, but do you think it'll help now that you're in a conference second year there that you maybe know the teams a little better too?
Mm-hmm.
It definitely helps knowing the players and what they can do.
Okay. And just to end on just a fun one, Wyatt and Will, I've met your grandmother a couple times at games. She's always with the cameras. Does everyone look forward to the Graham Cam shots
Yeah,
after the game?
Yep. Well, she got knee surgery, so she's hopefully going to be back and ready to run up in the sidelines again. So.
Okay. You guys got any favorite shots of hers from the years? Or
Yeah, I have
so
a bunch.
A
A bunch of my
profile
phone.
picture.
Okay.
Definitely profile pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just on the end on just what has it been like to been a part of kind of the recent athletic success in Hagerman? I know you guys were that basketball team that went to state for the first time in 16 years. Football's been rising, volleyball first district title, and I think over a decade last year. So what has it been like to just kind of be a part of
It definitely wasn't expected.
success?
It definitely wasn't expected from Hagerman, but we've definitely, as a school, have came out and we just balled. All of us, from the girls to the boys, just played.
Yeah. And do you still kind of feel that chip on your shoulder of maybe people don't expect much out of
This year especially,
Yeah.
I feel like that lots of people are going to be like, they lost Kai, they lost Seamus, they lost Martin, they don't got Alex. I mean, we still have players, and I'm still here.
All right. Well, thanks for coming by today, and best of luck with the season ahead.